I have Glenn Bowler with me today. He's the Comic Frenzy team leader here at BYU-Idaho. Glenn, thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, of course. Lovely to be here.
Sweet. So you guys have a big event coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about it.
So it's one of our shows. We typically do 3 shows throughout the semester, and we have 2 show dates. So this Saturday, the 22nd, we have a 7 p.m. show, and we have a 9 p.m. show. And because it's improvisational theater, there's no script. We sort of just make stuff up on the spot. We create characters, scenes, and stories just based off of audience suggestions.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah. So it's really nice. Like if you come and see the show, you have sort of a say in some of the things that we do. And that's pretty fun. Every show is different because every audience is different.
Good point. I like that.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you guys do, is it 3 shows per semester? Is that the normal schedule?
Yeah, it's 3 show dates, and usually we'll have 2 shows per show date.
Okay, awesome. So is this the last one of the semester, or will there be another one after this? Or
We'll have one more after this, a December 15th show, and this one will be a 5 p.m. show.
Okay,
Yep.
Awesome, man. So tell us too, as the Comic Frenzy team leader, tell us a little bit just about, your role in, the different responsibilities that you have as the team leader.
Sure. One of the things that I do is I lead rehearsals. So I come up with what games are we going to play at the different shows. I teach them the games, and then I also lead them through, we do what's called long-form improv, where we create sort of one-act plays that are just improvised. They're fairly short, but they're improvised on the spot. And so I lead them through that. Every semester we have a different team, and that's really fun, but I get to teach them, and it's really fun. It's helpful because I'm a theater education major, and so that's nice. A good position for me to have right now to learn and have that.
Yeah, just kind of putting like that major into a real life scenario, I guess, getting experience, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. So you mentioned there's 3 shows per semester on average. And when you're doing these rehearsals that you were talking about, I guess, how do you guys, run them? Like who's in the cast? Is it BYU-Idaho students? Is it others? Like what is it? What is that composed of?
That's a great question. Yeah, so it's BYU-Idaho students. We hold auditions at like the very beginning of every semester. And it's myself and then a few other members that have been on for a long time that they come on and they help me put together a team. And the auditions are just so much fun. We get around like 40 people every semester that will show up that are typically they're from like the theater department, but we'll get like construction management majors, we'll get like computer science, all sorts of stuff. And it's great to see them come in and just have fun. That's all our auditions really are, just fun.
So anyone's able to audition?
Yeah, anyone, as long as they're enrolled in BYU, anyone can audition, yeah.
That's crazy. And when you guys do these, like, is it mostly the same people each semester? Is there a lot of turnover? Like, how does it vary?
It depends. It definitely depends, yeah. Sometimes we'll have some semesters we'll have 3 brand new people that have never been on the team before, and then other times we'll get like 6 people that have never been on the team before. And so it varies a lot, yeah.
Would you like to have that variety per semester?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We have people that are maybe it's their second semester on the team, they're still learning and they can help the people that just joined, and then there's me that I've been on for a million years and I can, guide people, so it's fun.
That's awesome. So talk about the process of, maybe, I know that we've touched on rehearsals a little bit, but just the process of putting the shows together, because, you mentioned how you guys do rehearsals and then a lot of it is just improv on the spot. Just talk to us about how that goes on, how you guys prepare for that.
Prepare for like a show? Like
just the shows in general, like, whether it be like the time you guys put in for rehearsals, how you guys prepare for, the audience kind of controlling things for you.
Oh, yeah. We, like I said, everything is based off of audience suggestions. And so we just sort of practice with that in mind, that we'll just ask one of the other teammates for a suggestion in rehearsal, and then we'll use that. Something that we do that's really fun is we call it an ideation. And we take a word, single suggestion from the audience or one of us, and we sort of pick it apart. We talk about the themes that are inside that word or other words associated to it. We do word association for it sometimes. And we just talk about our life experiences with that word, and then we turn it into a scene. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So then you kind of like like this improv, you guys, like for people that don't know necessarily what improv entails, you guys are like acting out this idea that the audience gives you?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And have there ever been ideas or words that audiences have given you that have kind of stumped you and you haven't been able to do? Or
I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think so. We can always find something, in a word that we can pull from, because everyone on the team has unique life experiences, and we can pull from those different experiences to sort of tell truth about. That's really what we're about, is telling truth about words and experiences.
Yeah, and having fun at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. So, Glenn, if you're, telling people, listeners that, maybe are into the theater stuff, but maybe also not as familiar with it or aren't maybe as interested in it. What is your pitch to people on, why they should attend these types of events and, why they're so fun, I guess?
I would say you might learn something about yourself. I think so. Because like I said, with truth, right? There's a lot of scenes that we do where we will just address awkward situations. Like in life, you have an awkward situation with someone at the grocery store or something like that. And we do a lot of those scenes. And so I feel like, you might see yourself in a scene and be like, oh, that happens to me all the time. I totally get that. And so things like that. Yeah.
That's awesome. And you mentioned as well that you are majoring in, is it theater teaching?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Awesome. So how, being the team lead and being involved in the Comic Frenzy and everything, how has this, your role and just the show in general kind of prepared you more for just graduation and real life experiences?
Yeah, that's a great question. One of the major things is that I get to interact with people. And because it's improv, right, everyone gets to add their own thing. I'm not like a controlling director or anything, and I think that can be applied very much to real life, especially because I want to be a high school teacher, that it'll help me be prepared to allow students to express themselves, to find things and do scenes within theater that help them find out who they are. And that's been really helpful as a team leader, to recognize everybody has such unique talents that are useful.
Thank you for that. And maybe switching the invitation too from, because we already talked about audiences, like why they should maybe come and see the show, right?
Yeah.
If you're making a pitch now to maybe people that are listening to this that are like, hey, like this kind of sounds like a fun thing, like maybe I would want to audition for this. Why would you tell people to come and give it a shot?
That's a great question. One of the things that I think about is that it is just fun, and there's like a no judgment environment in there. We don't, if you mess up, whatever that means, it's not going to be, we're not going to hold it against you. We're going to move forward. And I think that some people are afraid, they think it's fun, but they're afraid, and they want to go out and do it, but they're afraid of being embarrassed. There's no judgment, and it's really nice. And also, we take people, like I said when I was talking, so many people of different majors. It doesn't matter to us if you've never done theater before. If you think it's fun, come on out, give it a shot.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And I guess just one more question for you. What is, I guess, been the most rewarding part for you through especially just seeing and kind of putting on the Comic Frenzy shows, maybe whether it be for you personally or for the audiences, like what's been the most rewarding part to you?
Oh man, there's just so much. For me, it's the connections with people, with my mentor in this, Brother Hill, Trevor Hill. He's just been such a good help to me. All the people that I've worked with throughout the last 4 years of being on this team has just been so much fun. And those are connections I think will last the rest of my life.
Yeah, that's awesome. So Glenn, just give us one last rundown for people that are listening of, when the Comic Frenzy is going on, where it is, cost, dress code, that kind of stuff.
Great. No dress code. Okay. But it would be, BYU-Idaho dress code.
There you
say
go.
That. Yeah. It is this Saturday, November 22nd. We have a 7 p.m. show and a 9 p.m. show. It is in the Snow Building, room 105, and there is no admission.
Awesome.
Never has been. It's absolutely free. Yep.
Okay. Awesome. Well, anything else that you would add that maybe I might have missed? Or?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, sweet. Well, thank you so much for being here with us today, Glenn, and we look forward to the show.
Of course. Thank you.